For the social media attorneys at law assignment. So for question one, the law that applies is the first bullet under what other people can do with your social media posts, which says if you post something on social media, other people can do whatever they want with it, including sell it or change it. So some of the important parts in question one is that John posted his painting on his Instagram account. And then it also says that the artist Richard Prince printed the photo and changed it slightly. So again, the law is if you post something on social media, other people can do whatever they want with it, including sell it or change it. So think about that if you can be John's lawyer. Is he actually the victim of a crime? So then for question two, the law that applies here is the first bullet under cyberbullying. So if you post something that threatens someone's life, you can be arrested by the police, even though the United States Constitution guarantees freedom of speech. So the important parts of question two is that Gina wrote "I'ma kill you, Anna," and uploaded it to her Snapchat story. So think about that if you wanted to be Gina's lawyer when she wrote "I'ma kill you, Anna." And again, the law that applies here is if you post something that threatens someone's life, you can be arrested. So then for question three, the law that applies here has to do with the first bullet under social media and jobs. So it says a boss can fire you if you express a negative opinion they don't like, such as a racist or sexist opinion, even if they aren't one of your followers. So the important parts here are that Jake posted a meme that joked about blowing up Islamic people. And then another important part is that one of Jake's coworkers who followed him on Instagram told Jake's boss. So think about whether you can be Jake's lawyer. And again, the boss can fire you if they express a negative opinion that they don't like. So then question four, the law that applies here is this second bullet under cyberbullying. It says if you post a picture of someone else in a private place and you attempt to ruin their reputation or take the photo and share it without them knowing, you can be arrested by the police for invasion of privacy. So some of the important parts in this are that it was unknown to Vanessa. Talia writes an insult on Vanessa's picture, and then she sends it to a bunch of kids in her school. So that is important there. And again, the law does say if you post a picture of someone else in a private place and you attempt to ruin their reputation or share it without them knowing, you can be arrested by the police. So think about, can you be Vanessa's lawyer? Remember, Vanessa is the victim in this case with the picture with the insult. So then number five, the law that applies here is the second bullet under what other people can do with your social media posts. It says social media companies such as Instagram or Snapchat are allowed to share your photos, personal information, and or DMs with anyone, especially with companies that will pay Instagram or Snapchat for this information. If you are 13 or over, you have already legally given permission to these social media companies to share your information. So one of the important parts that you see here is that Jack is 13 years old. Another important part is that Jack starts seeing advertisements for a local sports equipment shop even though he never followed them. And then another important part is that Jack claims that Instagram illegally shared the information about 13-year-old Jack with the sports equipment shop. But again, the law that applies here, social media companies such as Instagram or Snapchat are allowed to share your photos, personal information, or direct messages with anyone if you're 13 or over. So think about whether or not you can be the lawyer and if there is actually a crime being committed here. And then the last scenario, the law that applies here is the last one under cyberbullying, which says if you bully someone online more than once, you can be arrested for harassment and receive school punishments, even if the bullying wasn't done at school. So notice that more than once is capitalized. So as far as the important information here, we know that Joey commented on a picture of a dog saying, "Looks stupid like Eric, haha." So it only happens once. So again, the law that applies here is if you bully someone online more than once, you can be arrested for harassment. So think about whether you would want to be Eric's lawyer. Eric, again, is the one who is the victim who was being made fun of here. But again, the law says that the bullying has to happen more than once in order for it to